Yellow friends. So I watched Patriot, uh, evening show, 5 o'clock. What is the time? It was 12:15 a.m. Uh, so one of my Malu friends told he's like a mamooty fan. So he told me it's really good, and I thought maybe mm, give it a try. I see. I'm not a big fan of commercial Malayalam movies. Um, so whatever commercial movies that I watched in Malayalam, I haven't liked it as much. I mean, they're not bad movies, but the Malayalam cinema, they don't make the best commercial movies, if you know what I mean. Loka is an exception. Okay, I love that movie. But other than that, I'm saying maybe a few years back, I watched Grandmaster, I believe. I really like that one. Apart from these two, Loka and Grandmaster, whatever I've watched, I've had, and I haven't watched a lot of commercial movies, Malayalam movies. I mean, um, so I'll tell you what I watched recently. So I watched Emburan. I didn't like it as much. So that's another um, multi-starrer, Mohanlal and Prithviraj and everybody. And few months back, I watched Chatta Pachai after watching some random Instagrammer hyping it up like a thing. I didn't like it. I didn't even post any reaction to that. I was not even like, generally, I don't react to, try not to react to movies that I don't like at all. Um, I think it's like a waste of time. But this is not like, it wasn't that bad. I'm saying I'm just not a big fan of commercial Malayalam movies. I, um, which I think, like as a non-Malayali, I would say most of us l- watch Malayalam movies because of that realism in it, isn't it? I'm not an exception either. So, but like I like the fact that I could like the experience of theatrical experience of watching both Mammootty and Mohanlal on the same screen. Like that was interesting. That was fun. And overall, it's not a bad movie. It's about like the surveillance softwares, and you know it revolves around that, the politics behind it, and these capitalists, and but and it's like how do I say, it has like so many it looks like a star cast. It has Mohanlal, and Mohanlal is like a guest role. Not 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 like a guest role. It's not, he doesn't come and go just for one scene. He's there. He has a significant portion in the second half, but he does like, he's still like a guest role, because it's more of a Mammootty movie. And his role also carries a little bit of weight as well. So it's not like um, you know like, because my this Malu friend of mine told me, like, some, like, apparently there are comments that say you don't need Mohanlal to play this character, or you don't need Nayantara to play that character. I Here's what I would say. Like, if you're gonna come together, because you're already like superstars in your own industry, isn't it? Like Mammootty is a superstar, Mohanlal is also a superstar. But if you're gonna come together, I would expect a lot more from that from that movie, and this wasn't it. Uh, I mean, it's a nice story about like the impact of the surveillance, and but like I didn't buy most of it. But in a commercial movie, we can't expect too much of realism that is expected. And on the whole, it was a decent movie. But I don't know why you need like all these many stars in this movie. With the exception of maybe Mohanlal, you know, others, I don't know why you need all that. Like there's this Fahad Fasil. For the first time, I I I I didn't like his acting in the movie. Generally, I like his acting, but for some reason, this one wasn't that impressive. Nayantara, she has nothing special about that role. I agree to people who say that Nayantara, like anybody could have played her role. I agree to that. Nothing special about her character in the movie. No, I don't know why she even agreed to, play that character. There's Revati. She comes for a short period of time. Rajiv Menon, I never liked that guy. Not because he's a bad actor, but just about just his delivery. He's one of those brown sahibs, types. I never really liked, and even the characters that he picks is all like brown sahib types. You know, Maniratnams and Gautam Menas, those kind of guys. Like, I just don't like. I'm not a big fan of such brown sahibs. Mm, what else? Yeah, it like the movie is like goes to the UK and comes back to India. There's a kidnapping and there's some I don't know, some kind of poisoning that they do. It's I don't know. It's yeah. I mean, I don't know after how many years. I'm not like has Mamooty and Mohanlal acted in the same movie recently? I don't know. But if you're going to, because that alone would create a lot of expectations, isn't it? So I don't know how the director managed to convince both these mega stars with this story. I mean, m- maybe the story was all right. It could have mm, been executed in a better way. I don't know. Uh, I'm not sure who the director is either. Yeah, like only because of the expectations. Maybe I'm kind of disappointed, but it's not like a bad movie. It's a decent movie. Okay, okay, I would say like maybe two and a half out of five or something like that. That's if I had to rate the movie. The movie doesn't like it's not there's no lag or anything like that. It starts right away. Uh, the confrontation between Revati and Rajiv Menon. Um, and like yeah, there is no lag. I wasn't like bored or anything like that in the movie, but just that it was, uh, and I felt like watching a Tamil movie. It's a bit too commercial uh, for a Malayalam movie, I would say. Not that Malayalis don't make commercial movies. No, I'm not. And yeah, all right. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.